Hello, everyone. This video is a bit special because I'm going to talk to you about Maat, the goddess of truth and justice in ancient Egypt. You might be wondering what this has to do with dreams. Well, there actually is a connection, and you'll find out what it is in this video. So, according to Egyptologists, Ma'at was the goddess of truth and justice. It was a very important concept in ancient Egypt, and it's also a key to understanding this ancient civilization. The ancient Egyptians were keen observers. They had observed the effects of lies and truth on the human body and also within society. They saw that lying brings destruction, chaos, poverty, disease, and all kinds of disasters to human society, as well as on an individual level. This information from ancient Egypt is still relevant today, and you'll see that it's supported by modern people as well. First, I'm going to tell you about an American ophthalmologist whose name is Dr. Bates, and he observed with his retinoscope that his patients' vision would worsen when they told lies or when they stated something that wasn't true, even if they didn't know it wasn't true. Of course, the vision only declined for the duration of a lie. It doesn't stay that way forever because that would be dramatic. With the very first lie, bam, you're punished right away. You'd have to wait a long time, spend your whole life lying, like some people we know who are in charge of running our country. I'm not going to name any names. There are other therapists who show that the ancient Egyptians had already observed what happens in the human body and in society when it comes to lying. They're kinesiologists. Kinesiologists use muscle tone tests to question the body about its physical or psychological issues. So that's really handy for asking the body questions. They've also noticed that lying lowers muscle tone. But unlike Bates, they didn't observe that when people say something that's not true, even without knowing it, their muscle tone drops. Now, I'm going to explain how this relates to dreams. Well, if we apply the principles of ancient Egypt, that is, striving to tell the truth and avoid lying, it allows us to keep our bodies healthier, have more energy, and vibrate at a much higher level, much higher than those who spend their time constantly telling lies. Because by telling lies, they're actually disturbing their vital energy and vibrating at a low frequency. So when we vibrate at a low frequency, in our dreams, we'll access the astral plane that matches our vibrations, because the currency of exchange in dreams is energy, it's vitality, it's vital psychic energy. So we'll be able to access much higher levels of the astral plane. Well, higher is just a way of putting it. So levels with higher vibrations and have more beautiful, more interesting experiences. That's it for today's video about Maat. If you want to learn more about this fascinating concept from ancient Egypt, which is still relevant today and can help you transform your life, I invite you to read my book about Maat, the goddess of justice in ancient Egypt. I'll put a link in the description. You'll see the cover at the end of this video. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you very soon in other exciting videos about dreams. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, goodbye, and see you very soon.